raising Kayn. Keep it in the family, let them take the strain. When you get it figured out, somebody's raising Kayn.
Dawn? Whoa, look at this mess. Looks like a hurricane went through here.
Well, where do you want us to start?
All right, well, Katie, if you would start with the table. Kayla, if you could pick up these papers right here and go through those. Amber, well, since you kind of know something about archaeology, why don't you check out the artifacts?
Look for something that doesn't fit. May have left us a message if we got a chance.
You said this was a home. It's a prison.
A necessary measure to protect you from the Angramite emanations until you're fully attuned. It has great power, but can have negative consequences if you're not fully attuned.
Negative consequences?
The Angramite changes the base nature of living things. If it happens too quickly, I believe you call them cells, implode from the stress.
What kind of changes?
Your eyes will change to handle the dimmer light. Your skin changes to pull vitamins more efficiently from the tactile exposure. Your brain will change as well, become more efficient, open itself to the psychic energy within it. Telekinesis, telepathy, some precognition, all these things will become accessible to you.
What's the downside of all this, Philos?
Your body will no longer be able to handle the sun above ground. It will cause you great pain. Your inability to draw nutrients from the food above will cause you to starve to death. And perhaps most severely, once you've experienced the wonders of the psychic realm, when the yellow star severs its connection, your heart will fail within you, and you will find you no longer have the ability to go on. Those who have tried have wasted away or ended their own lives within a matter of days, or sometimes even hours.
And this is the mercy you show for the great crime of daring to explore your world? To understand it?
It's the law. It's for our protection. Better to have one join in our enlightenment than us to perish.
So I'm trapped here to perish with a dying culture.
We are not dying. That's the whole reason we are being so careful. So we won't.
I've seen your world.
You don't understand our people. You can't understand.
Your people are like all people. I study the leavings of cultures that have died, that have ended, either through progressing to something new or through failure and death. And you're not progressing to something new.
What's stratigraphy?
So, what did the guard say? Said that Dr. Allen did not leave the dig site last night. His car's still here. The police checked it out. There's nothing. Looks like this is where he went missing from. There's no blood, thank heavens, but there's no fingerprints or anything else. It's a real puzzle. You know, Wilbur, hand me that shovel.
Hey, did you find some, Professor Kayn?
Oh, this puzzles me. It's packed looser than it should be, being under a tent.
Well, the police checked it out pretty thoroughly. I mean, if that probably explains why it's so loose.
Yeah, well, maybe, but
Okay, look, if there was something here, you would have found it by now, so let's get going.
you know, you have no imagination if you think that's true.
Shook and bet somebody's raising Kayn. somebody